Hi guys, welcome back again to another monthly reset video. This is one of my favorite videos to make on here, and I'm so excited to let you guys know what my September goals are. But before I dive right into it, if you're watching and you're not subscribed yet, please join the Riri gang by clicking that subscribe button and like this video. Please like this video. It helps my channel, it helps YouTube recommend my channel to other people like you that enjoy watching my videos. And to my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing, and to my OGs, thank you so much again for tuning in. So before I go into my September goals, I just want to talk briefly about my August goals. Did I achieve most of it? I would say about 80%, and I think 80% is good. 80% is a pass mark because I had to make sure I reminded myself, girl, you said you were going to do this, you said you were going to do that. So I made sure I held myself accountable, and I'm so happy I was able to at least tick out most of these things here. So quickly, for my August monthly goals, I said for my personal goals, I want to invest more into my self-care, loving myself the more, being more compassionate with myself, and one of my goals was to spend less time on social media. I did that, and in short, I'm at this phase in my life whereby I'm just putting myself first, and that involves me just being thoughtful towards me, basically. So yep, I achieved that. I don't want to go into too much detail, but in terms of spending less time on social media, guys, at some point in August, I literally deleted Instagram, to be specific. I deleted Instagram. That was because I was always checking. I wake up first in the morning, I'm scrolling, and that is not good. I talk about having a morning routine on this channel, and scrolling through Instagram first in the morning, that is not a good way to start the day now. That is not a good way to start the day. So I need to push myself not to do that. So anyways, I don't want to go too much into details again, but I did that, let's say 50%. So I deleted Instagram for a while just to clear my head, clear my mind, and I put it up back again. But I can say I have that discipline in terms of, I think I have a little bit of discipline now, but I still need to work on that. So in terms of my career goals, I said I was going to read 2 articles per day and also read a book to learn more about product management. So as per reading 2 articles per day, I did that. I literally did that for August. I also switched things up, and that's to tell you that you don't have to follow, things doesn't have to be black and white. You can always switch things up. So earlier in my last research video, I said I was going to just stick to McKinsey Insights. That's because I really find their articles really interesting, but I stumbled upon good articles on Atlassian blog, and I was blown away. So what I did was, instead of reading my 2 articles per day on McKinsey Insights, I switched things up. So I found myself reading more of productivity post on their blog, and it is really quite insightful, really insightful. I think that was how I developed my morning routine when it comes to like my work from home morning routine, but that's a separate video on its own. But I literally stuck to the goal that I set of like reading my 2 articles per day. So in terms of reading a book about product management, I have something I'm reading now, and as I said earlier in the previous video, that I'm currently preparing for a certification exam. So I have a book that I'm reading. So that has been super helpful for me. So in terms of my finance goal, one thing I said was to stick to my budget, and am I doing that? Yes, I am. Even though things has been, up and down, but I try to just stick to my budget. I still have work to do on that, let me be honest. That's about that. I try to keep it short. I try to keep it achievable, so it doesn't have to be humongous. It doesn't have to be really big. Just keep it short and keep it achievable. So let's quickly run into my September goals. So moving on from my personal goals, one thing that I set for my personal goal, this might sound a bit cliche, is to stop worrying. Guys, I have been worrying a lot lately, and that is not good for my health, that's not for my mental health, that's not good for my state of mind. If you're in the state of worry, you don't perform, you're not all that productive. So one goal I set for myself is to stop worrying. How am I going to do that? If you ask me, is to stop focusing on things that are beyond my control. if something is beyond my control, there's honestly nothing I can do about it. There's also honestly nothing I can do about it. So I just need to focus on things that I can control, and also put my worries to God and just focus on things that I can solve, basically. Secondly, part of my personal goal is to keep on prioritizing self-care, my self-love journey, which I'm currently on. And how I'm going to do that is by always being patient with myself, because I've had rough days. I had some rough days that will make me want to just do things anyhow. But I made sure I was calm at that moment, be patient at that moment, and not react based on what I'm feeling at that point. So I just want to keep on building up myself, self-love, self-compassion, and yeah. So that is second thing when it comes to self-care, and also emphasizing doing things that makes me happy. So I've noticed one thing that makes me happy basically is that makes me happy and productive is just being in a very clean, organized space, and also fragrance. Fragrance is not my new favorite thing, honestly. I'm gonna plan basically to buy candles for my space, just making my space smell good and feel more homely. Just it makes the atmosphere and the vibe more conducive for me, and I get to be more productive since I spend about 80% of my time at home. Lastly, my under personal goal is to read more books, and I am a slow reader. So the book I'm reading currently is 7 Money Rules for Life: How to Take Control of Your Financial Future. So this is the book I'm reading currently. So I just want to keep reading that just to build up my knowledge. And I also find reading relaxing. That is what I have under my personal goals. Moving on now to my finance goal. So I have an Excel budget that I follow, which shows my expense and my income and just everything that I spend in a month. So for my September is I really do need to stick to it, honestly, because guys, I have a big news coming up. I am moving by the end of September by God's grace, and yeah, moving comes with a lot of expense. I don't think about that, yeah. So I am definitely going to try to stick to my budget, especially this period that I'm moving. Because when you're moving to a place, you want to just spend money on maybe home decor stuffs and all. So even though I'm going to do that, I'm just going to make sure it's within my budget. And as always, when it comes to finance goals, you need to pay yourself first. Whatever job you're doing, paying yourself means basically trying to save a bit of your money, you're trying to invest a bit of your money into something that's profitable, or saving your money as a form of financial security. So that is that for my finance goal. So moving on now to my YouTube goal. So my YouTube goal is to keep on posting consistently once per week, but whenever I can, I need to make sure I post twice per week. But I think I want to stick to posting twice per week because I have my Luxury by Riri that I started again, whereby I talk about fashion designers collection, and I have my 20s series where I talk about how to live your best life in your 20s, and I have my vlogs to which I'm going to try and put up some vlogs soon, but just depending if I have things going on. So I think I have things going on now on my YouTube, so I want to push to posting at least twice per week, and I believe that would eventually transition into people enjoying my content, people learning from my content, and also increase my subscribers. So I'm still aiming for my 500 subscribers. Let me shoot for the moon, as they would say. I am targeting 500 subscribers for September, so please help your girl, okay? So I'm gonna start now. #road to 500. So if you're watching, help your girl get to 500 subscribers. So that is my goal, okay? That is my goal for YouTube for next month. So I'm gonna make sure I push myself. Work can get busy at times, yeah, but I'm going to utilize my weekend to make sure I just try and stick to 2 videos per week. So let's see how that goes for September. So moving on to my career goals, professional goals, basically is to read for at least, so I put here, read for at least 2 hours every day. So I said earlier, I have a professional exam coming up that I need to read for. I need to study for. So targeting reading for at least 2 hours every day, and weekends I can stretch that depending on my availability. But yeah, that is that for my career goal. One other point here for my career goal is to stick to my routine, my work from home routine. Guys, I have this routine of, okay, let me put it this way. Initially, whenever I wake up, I just wash my, just do some basic cleanup, and I start working. And I notice I'm not all that productive. I have my phone close to me. I'm not all that productive, honestly. One thing I say I want to do now that I've started doing, what am I saying? What I've started doing now is whenever I wake up, and this is working for me tremendously. So whenever I wake up, I make sure I go have my bath, shower, do a little bit of my morning skincare, and put on some good perfume. One thing I want to do is to not have my phone beside me when I'm working. Basically, keep my phone away and work. Guys, I'm more productive. Honestly, it has helped me. My productivity level literally from 0 to at least 80% now. And one thing also that's been helping me, how I change my mindset now is I don't just see it as 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 or whatever working hours. I broke it down into morning hours and afternoon hours. So my morning hours starts from 8 to 12, and I have my lunch break, and my afternoon hours is from 1 to 5. Okay, what can I achieve within this period of my working hours, 8 to 12? What can I achieve? And I take it so seriously. Like, I take it as though I have a time clock running on me or something, but this has helped my productivity level, and this is something you can also try. See, just fit the work hours in your head. Just don't see it as 9 to 5, you're checking time. When would 4 o'clock hits, when 5 o'clock hits, let me go into my house. Don't see it as that. Break it down into 2 working hours and see how you could be more productive in those 2 phases. I think that makes sense. But yeah, this is what's working for me. It might not work for you. Figure out what works for you and stick to it. So that's just my mini rant, but that's one goal I set for me in terms of my career goal, is stick to my routine, which makes me more productive at work. And another goal I set for my career is at work, I want to push myself to be more proactive. Yeah. It might not make too much sense. Obviously, I'd also don't want to give so much details, but I am proactive, but I want to be more proactive. Yeah, guys, that is about it. So moving on to favorite product. This is one of my favorite parts. Guys, let me keep this iPad down. So guys, one of my favorite things, as I said earlier, that I've been really into is fragrance, and I got the Boho Boko perfume samples. Let me show you guys. So I got these perfume samples, and guys, this smells heavenly. But there's one recommended one that I've been seeing all over that people are like, you need to try, is the red cherry. But I don't know, for some weird reasons they didn't include red cherry here. Red cherry wasn't among the samples I received, and I was really hoping to have red cherry inside of these, but no red cherry. But yeah, so guys, this is what it looks like, and these are the samples right here. Guys, this smells heavenly. Smelling it alone, it smells heavenly. So let's go over the samples quickly. And one thing about me is that before I buy any bottle of fragrance, I make sure I get samples if they have samples, because that makes me, okay, out of these, which one do I like the most? Then I can get a bottle. For me, you save money, so you don't just spend money on something that you don't like. Just imagine you buying a perfume and you're like, what is this? So yeah, should I review this quickly? Okay, let me just talk about my favorite one. My top 3 here would be, I would have loved to try the red cherry. I'm definitely gonna try that sometime soon. But yeah, my favorite here is the red wine. I love the yellow rose, and this last one, geranium. It's quite surprising to me. Geranium, and lastly, the vanilla black pepper. Thank you so much for sticking with me up until this point, and this is your sign also to start a monthly goal reset. If you're not a YouTube person, you don't have to make a video about it. Just have something that keeps you in check. write it down on a piece of paper and just try to stick with it. It also motivates you when you have something you're trying to achieve. It keeps you more motivated. So this is just time to go start something, and I'll catch you guys in my October monthly reset. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for what's to come. And yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye.